Good evening, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, evening headlines on March 29, 2023. Riotsville, USA review, disquieting study of police tactics to deal with social unrest. Bali, Russian man to be deported for posing naked on sacred Mount Aging. I have to lie low. I'm totally on edge, Uganda's club scene fears anti-gay law. The Guardian, gay Ugandan asks where will I go? As secret shelters under threat. BBC, Uganda's new anti-LGBTQ+ law could lead to death penalty for same-sex offences. The Conversation, Google, others say Uganda anti-LGBTQ bill bad for business. The Associated Press, corporate giants say anti-LGBT law would hurt Uganda's economy. Factbox, EU keeps on doing business with Russia despite sanctions. Reuters, despite sanctions, EU keeps on doing business with Russia. Italian plan to ban lab-grown food criticized as misguided. Adnan Syed's murder conviction reinstated in serial podcast case. Sky News, Adnan Syed conviction reinstated just months after he was freed. MSNBC, serial podcasts Adnan Syed has murder charge reinstated. The Telegraph, court rules in favor of victim's family in serial case. Russian spies more effective than army, say experts. Amritpal Singh, rumors swirl in hunt for fugitive Indian preacher. Swiss court case ties human rights to climate change. BBC, Swiss pensioners take government to European court over climate. Hampstead Highgate Express, Swiss seniors sue government in rights court over climate. DW, English, Swiss women take government to European court in groundbreaking climate crisis case. The Independent, Switzerland and France accused of lack of climate action in ECHR hearing. Trump News, live, Fox News contributor slams Trump's Hannity interview as Pence told to testify over January 6. The Independent, Mike Pence must testify before grand jury in Donald Trump probe, judge rules. Financial Times, judge orders Pence to give evidence in January 6 probe. The Independent, judge orders Pence to testify in special counsel probe. US and South Korea staging biggest military drills for years as North ramps up tensions. Sky News, USS Korea military exercises, allies conduct joint amphibious landing drills. Al Jazeera English, see Marine Storm Beach in US-South Korea amphibious assault drill. CNN, US and South Korea conduct joint landing drills IWION shorts. WION, watch US, South Korea practice beach assault. Netanyahu rejects Biden's call to drop Israel judicial overhaul. BBC, Joe Biden and Benjamin Netanyahu in icy exchange over Israel's controversial judicial reforms. Sky News, Israel PM Netanyahu reacts after Biden suggests he abandons reforms. BBC News. BBC News, Israel's Netanyahu rejects Biden's call to walk away from judicial overhaul. The Guardian, Netanyahu rejects Biden's call to scrap judicial reform. This is very bad for them, months of leaks rattle Canada's low-profile spy agency. Ukraine war, more than 220,000 Russian troops and mercenaries killed or injured since start of invasion, UK Defence Sec says. Sky News, Ukraine updates, Russia suffers tank losses in Donetsk. DW, English, UK says 1,900 tanks among list of Russia's heavy losses during Ukraine war. Forces Network, Russia's 10th Tank Regiment loses many vehicles in tactically flawed attack. Evening Standard, Russia losing tanks as it repeats tactics that failed before. UK Intel. Video of deadly fire at Mexico migrant center causes outrage. BBC, migrants protest after deadly fire erupts in Mexico migrant facility. Mexico migrant fire news. CNN News 18, dozens killed in Mexico's Juarez migrant center fire. BBC News. BBC News, were not dogs. Migrant anger boils after Mexico-US border tragedy. NDTV, video shows deadly fire breaking out at Mexico migrant center. Al Jazeera newsfeed. Nashville school shooting, latest, Audrey Hale's post about partner's death revealed as motive still unknown. The Independent, Nashville shooter sent a former classmate messages moments before attack. BBC, what about these kids' right to life? Tributes for Nashville victims as gun control debate intensifies. Sky News, Tennessee governor reveals Nashville shooting victim was friend and was supposed to come for dinner that night. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.